Oh. Okay, so I will likely be doing this earlier on future moments where this has to happen, but hello, we are doing a quick little run for Zircon since he was not able to be in attendance for the boss fight. Sort of show what he was up to in the meantime.
Yeah, it's a bit sad. It was a bit sad.
Yeah, a little bit. But specifically, considering he does not need to sleep, he was caught early in the day by a couple of people in Fool's Crossing. Apparently, their pathway home had been obstructed by some form of wild animal, and they pointed you in this direction towards its den.
Fair enough.
So yes, you have arrived at the area that is presumably where this thing is holed up. What would you like to do?
Thinking that I am a walking rock, so I don't really have a scent. So, not much would notice me coming.
Well, obviously, yeah.
He's mostly just... He's, taking in his surroundings while walking.
Yep. Trees are tall as ever, although they are sparsely laid out throughout this rather large hole.
Yeah, I just realized we're in the recording table.
Yeah, we are.
I'm gonna move to the higher check.
Yeah. I'll let you two handle this.
Okay.
Okay.
But yes. There wasn't much detail on what you were what you're going to run into here, only just that this was where it would be.
And so, sadly, I can't. And there's not much I would know about too much about the areas because I did start my traveling recently. So.
Fair enough. So yeah, I reiterate my question. What would you like to do?
Since I'm going towards its quote-unquote den, could I figure out like what type of creature is, like claws or anything through the surrounding?
Give me nature. Nature or investigation. Investigation if you want to look for or just signs. Nature if you want to figure out what those signs are.
Let's see. Either way. Wait. So, okay. What were the like?
If you were just looking for
for
signs like tracks or things like that, that'll be investigation. But if you're trying to figure out specifically what it is, that would have to be nature.
Yep. It would be the same number either way.
All right. Okay.
I am using nature for this one.
Yeah, I am noting that. You see a couple tracks spotted around. Not just the tracks of feet, which are slightly humanoid-ish, but very large, but there also appear to be marks left by dragging knuckles. This is typically a trait only had by apes, and this one is seems to be particularly big.
Okay. Is it literally just drag marks, like nothing around them?
A couple of the trees, these do have indentations in their bark where it must have pressed its hands.
Alright. So this one is definitely going to be a thing of strength-wise. That's good to know.
Alright. Oh.
So yeah, knowing it's an ape-like creature, I'm not going to be blindsided by an ape now.
True.
Let's see. Yeah, I end up going over here, noticing it's a drop. It's like, okay. We'll probably end up going the long way because I'm not too keen. I'm not going to just slide down. I am just making sure I know the area.
You being careful?
Yeah.
Completely makes sense.
The next direction I go would be this way. staying on the edge to where I can actually look down for the most part, or to see if anything comes out of the cave itself, but maintaining my casual pace. As long as it doesn't perceive me as a threat right away, nothing's going to. Should not bother me.
All right.
Is what Zircon's thought is.
Which is a totally fair train of thought to have in this particular situation.
Yep, I will basically just keep going until I get to the spot over here, which has a clean pathway down.
All right. All right. Once you get up to the bottom of that pathway down, give me a perception check if you would.
Yes, sir. No, I did not see it coming.
You're not being
There's nothing
blindsided by
around.
an ape. Things are just fine for you. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I had to get over that one at some point.
All right. Oh, if you are heading straight on in, I will take us to
Yeah.
this area over here. Now, as a general descriptor, while this cave does look to have, as soon as Zircon enters this caverned area, you can notice that there are some sculptings around, some obviously man-made objects. However, despite the map not showing it, from here to over here, it appears to have been caved in.
So
However,
in this
there
case,
is
it's pretty
a
small.
yeah, it's relatively small. However, there are signs that this has been used as a nest lately.
All right. Yep. Fully just going in, seeing what else I can actually dictate from this area the best I can.
All right. In that particular case, give me investigation in here with advantage, since as a Mosnian, you do emit light sort of on your own, or you can by your own will.
Yep.
It does cut down the amount of time that you can spend without bright light, but you can do this in order to make things easier.
Yeah, but I don't plan on being in this cave too long. Since I'm still technically near the still near the opening, so. I got a 15.
There is... Alright, yeah, I can work with this. Zircon starts exploring the cave. However, the first thing he sees, the most obvious, is blood. Lots of it. No bodies, no bones, but there is blood everywhere.
Okay.
There are cracks in the walls and along the floor, or as if something had previously been rampaging. The entrance
Yep.
bears the most damage, with the blood coating the ground, leading out.
Well, seeing as how that is, he does now. Oh, now that he has gotten this type of thing, his weapon is primed, aimed with his other hand ready. He is now fully on guard now as he does make his way back to the entrance, since he got the info from the cave he was looking for.
All right.
And judging by how it is, I'm guessing it's pretty recent.
It is indeed very recent. Whatever was through, whatever came out of here, it left recently. And with you exiting the cave, you come out to find the exit surrounded.
It's the dang Dragonborn.
It's the you recognize these people. You ran into one previously. They are the Gilded Goons, specifically. What would you
Here we
like to
go
do?
again.
They are all aiming down at you with crossbows.
I'm just like, here we go again. Let's see. So you said like a beast was rampaging here, right?
Yes. You're currently standing on the blood trail leading out. And honestly, that perception check I was asking for was exactly what you're going to see on the way in if you had gotten a roll for that. But you did not notice the blood on the way in.
Fair enough. Which means if they left recently. Eh? Okay. Wow. This is interesting. He says loud enough for them to hear.
They keep their crossbows trained on you as another one slithers up. Slithers as they appear to have they are cloaked, but quite heavily, but they appear to have the lower half of a snake.
Okay.
They do not have an image right now because the party will be running into them later.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So, this is who we have. This is him, yes? She speaks with a light hiss to her voice, looking towards one of the goons.
You could just put a default token down.
There is a default token.
Oh.
Down at
Where?
the bottom.
Oh, I wasn't looking down there.
Yeah. Correct, miss. This would be him, by the looks of it. I don't see anything special. She folds her arms through her cloak and slithers around to get a better look down at the base of the pit.
For the moment, the cannon arm does deprime for the moment.
I will give you one chance. Gresh has ordered your capture. There has been a substantial reward placed on bringing you in alive. We will give you this one chance to come with us.
I'm guessing you were just so you were tracking me while I was tracking the creature here?
She starts, she grins behind her cloak. You certainly are not the wisest. Did you not notice something strange about the people who sent you?
I just do my own thing, really.
There was never a caravan in danger or people being tracked by a beast. We just needed you out here, alone.
I see.
So you can either come with us, or we can restrain you the hard way.
Quite an interesting thought process you have there. Let me guess. It's for the thing that happened in the one city over, or in it was Pyrite, right?
Pyrite, yeah.
Yeah, in Pyrite, if I recall.
This dates further back than Pyrite.
I really only ever bothered any of your kind then.
More like there was a certain Diamond Mosnian who wants his prized creation back, and is willing to pay a hefty sum to anyone who can accomplish this. Of course, Gresh would be the first to catch that wind. You have one chance to answer. You will come willingly, or you will come in chains.
Can't really chain me from up there, can you?
A wise guy, aren't you? All right. I'll play your little game. She proceeds to lift up an arm as the Gilded Goons prime their crossbows. Best not to make as much that much noise. We wouldn't want to be interrupted, after all. You're not worth my time, though. I have places to be. A sleepy little town due for its debt to Gresh. She turns and slithers off. All right. Thrown out. These guys are easier to deal with than what the other party had to deal with, so it shouldn't be that bad for you.
Well, it will be pretty bad. I am going last, most likely, unless one of them nats ones or rolls lower than a 6. So yeah, this is going to be pretty painful for me.
Well, you do have high AC, so... And also, you remember what happened with the last one. Oh man, you are going last. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, starting at the top.
Well, technically, actually, there's actually one good thing about where I am. These people are back here.
Yeah,
can't really get a clean shot at me. They have to go in an area where they can. So I'm only really getting blindsided by one side. I'm getting really pelted by one side.
Mm-hmm. All right. Our Gilded Goon will come over here and climb down this cliff. He is going to roll athletics, or at least a strength check. It takes the rest of his movement to get down. He will take aim with his crossbow and fire.
That hits. And ow.
The next one is back here. He's going to do the same. However, he's going to have a harder time getting down, so strength check.
Is he?
He's fine. He is on his way up here. He can't really get a beat on you from where you are right now, though, so... Moving on to the next one. He is in a similar position. He is going to go down to try to engage you in melee combat.
That's fine.
The next one, up here, it has a tree in his way, so he's going to climb down. I'm going to say he only has to roll 12 or higher for this.
Yeah, I see a lot of 17s. He's being rolled.
Yeah, that is a lot of them. Alright, and the next one. You're about 2 layers down. He can get a beat on you, but you are under heavy cover, so it is going to force him to roll with disadvantage as he fires.
Okay. Pink.
The next one is up here. He is going to try to climb down as well. This is a little bit of a higher cliff, so I'm going to have him try to roll above a 14. It's not meant to be disadvantage, that's a 16, so he gets down just fine. And is going to try to get...
But he has a similar issue.
Huh?
He has a similar issue as the other guy. Can't see me.
Yeah, they're
Thanks
not
to
in a
the wall.
Yeah, you are on the low ground, but you also have lots of cover.
Yeah.
And this one is in an equally bad situation, so he'll have to roll at least a 12. He manages.
Man, these guys just love high rolls, don't they?
Yeah, they're clearly of a higher breed than the one who was handling the sheep job.
The one who was handling the sheep job wasn't really there to do anything. He kind of got blindsided, like, you know, I don't have time for this.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to roll this one's initiative, so
So no,
that is one more 7 on the tracker. He is going to go around the long way. He is not as competent jumping down as the others. All right. Your turn, Zircon. Now, you got a lot of guys coming for you. I will inform you of a
I go back and wait. Go ahead.
Oh, I will inform you of a mechanic that I used in the Stampede that you can potentially use here. If any of the trees take 2 sufficiently hard hits, they will be knocked down.
All right. Well, I'm doing something that I don't think these guys would expect me to do.
Okay.
I go back into the cave.
Oh.
And I specifically wait for them in the cave.
All right.
It's because of how the cave is. There's one way out and one way in, and with the cave in, Thunderwave is going to be fun.
All right. So you have retreated yourself into here. I'm going to re-add you. I'm not. Combat is still going to be on, but you won't have to re-roll initiative for until I show up. So I'm going to give you the equivalent of 2 rounds to prepare, as that is how long it would take the first wave to get in. At the third.
But yeah, this place is still a nest, right?
Yes.
Would they have destroyed the creatures or not? Killed all the creatures, or would there still be any kind of other animals nearby that would actually feel this as a home?
Any other animals, you say? Well,
There's a reason why I went into the cave specifically.
I understand that. So, here's how we'll do this. First 2 rounds, you will get the chance to move and do something. Then the first guy will come in because he approached for melee combat. Then 2 more will come in on the round after him.
Alright.
Going up to 3 after that, and ending off with 2 after them. Actually, no, it's going to be split out by 1, then 2, then 2, then 2, then 1 because he's the straggler who's not competent enough to run down the cliffs.
Okay.
So, first round, what would you like to do?
Okay. I pick up a rock and grab an item from my inventory, alright?
Alright. Which item are you grabbing?
Specifically, I am going to be, using Rune Shaper really quick.
Oh, okay.
Getting Armor of Agathis ready.
Okay. Does that take a bonus action or an action to do?
I don't know.
Oh. Let me see. Oh, basically, this means that that rune is already inscribed on something of yours, so you don't have to reapply it right now. You can just use it.
Okay, well, I don't think we ever chose what I had for that is the issue. So for now, let's just say I have it on my regular clothing.
Okay. So you can use the Armor of Agathis.
Yes. So, moment. Add it. I'm just going to, just because it's base, I'm just going to roll it the way it is. You can.
You only have 1 prolonged rest. However, this is not a concentration. You now have 5 temporary hit points, and if you are hit with melee, your opponents will take 5 cold damage. You can also cast this at 2nd level if you want to increase the cold damage by 5.
Yeah, but I don't want to use my. I don't think I have level 2 spell slots.
Let's check your sheet then.
I do not have level 2 spell slots.
Right, you're a half caster.
All right. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, this would. But yeah, this would be
This is your
a.
action.
This would be the first turn
Well,
of
you
action, fall-based action-wise.
You do still have a bonus action if you want to do something small. And your movement if you want to move further into the cave. I will actually be taking a second to just make our boulders while you're doing that.
Yeah. I'm making sure that I'm in the cave far enough while not speaking to not glow. So when they come in, even though I'm there, or I'm not really stealthing, but they're going to be. If anyone brings a crossbow, they're going to have a hard time getting to me. That's the main reason I came in here.
That's fair.
But yeah.
And there is a statue in the middle.
You know what? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pull skeleton. Just the dang skeleton. Just arc.
Alright, okay. And also the rocks barricading have been drawn in.
Right.
Alright, next round. You have an action, a bonus action, and a movement that you can use in the meantime if you want to prepare something.
Alright. Let's... Actually, yeah, I'm just double checking stuff because I need to remember certain things. No, yeah, no, for now, I basically go down to a knee while aiming my actual, arm cannon, getting my, full on just getting my arm cannon ready.
Alright, if you're priming it and being ready, then I will say that you have a free shot using anything that uses your cannon on the next thing that gets in.
Yep.
Alright. And at that note, the first of the Gilded Goons enters. Alright, you may fire whatever you want as long as it uses the cannon. Considering he is surprised here, I'm going to say that hits and knocks him back a little. And now...
If they were told... I think they forgot I was range.
They might have. Okay, now, re-rolling initiative. He is ready for game.
Okay, I should do the same?
Yep.
Yep. Alright.
Alright,
yeah.
he is going to move in, but he is armed only for melee, so he cannot close the distance fully.
I cannot see him, so I think I gotta refresh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Actually, I can see him on the, I can see him by hovering over his thing on turn order.
Hold on. Can you see him now?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Okay. Your turn.
Yeah, I know she said not to make noise, but you fell right into my trap. Thunderwave.
Alright, DC 15.
Yes,
and,
I made this for the specific sound of alerting any animals, because being a funnel, it gets launched straight out. The sound will go for miles.
Alright, with that, I'm going to roll this thing save now. Oh, which would be a DC 15 con save. It has good con, however it doesn't work. And also, since this is a cave, I am going to say that any thunder damage you apply will apply to every enemy in the cave, regardless of range.
Yeah, that is only going to be the one spell I use for a while. Well, I
Alright.
still have 2 more spells, but yep. And I specifically did that to alert any animals nearby, causing a loud noise to cause people running.
Something took note. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I don't really care what it is. I made a sound for something. I don't care what it is. It could be the most dangerous thing in the world.
Yeah, all I will say is there is a scraping echoing throughout the cave. You can't tell where it's coming from. Next round. Given by the distances, you know what? I'm actually going to do this logically and not in pattern. I'm going to do this based on what makes sense for the order they were in.
Alright.
Another one is going to enter the cave and put itself on the turn tracker.
Understood. What the... Gee, oh, well, that's invisible again.
Allow me to fix that. I'm just going to place down and remove a guard tile whenever that happens.
Understood.
He is now in. His crossbow is up, but this is point blank range, so so it will be disadvantaged. Fires.
And that just hits me, but doesn't do anything. That barely failed.
Come on, you don't have to make this any harder than it needs to be.
Well, I made that sound to wake whatever's in the cave up.
Huh? Are you kidding? Whatever was in here moved out, days ago.
We'll see. Won't we?
Okay, second Gilded Goon is going to make 2 swings with his greatsword. First swing. Second swing.
They both miss.
Alright, you managed to guard both strikes with your cannon, and despite the weight of the greatsword.
That would have been very painful. Both of those were 13s.
Your turn. How? Yeah, your turn. I'm gonna count that as this guy hitting you with melee attacks. Actually, he's just been hit by the armor twice.
Okay.
I'm going to count parrying as triggering the armor.
Alright. I'm just going to go there. So that way, if any of them, specifically the guy with the crossbow moves, I have a reaction. And,
Okay.
The guy who was hitting me with the great sword, who I've been attacking, I just grab his head and I'll start electrifying him.
Alright, and if I remember correctly, I'm going to show spell description. Oh, and they are wearing armor made of metal, so you would have advantage, but that's a 20 anyways. And it cannot take reactions, so he has been sufficiently shocked. Alright, bottom of the turn order. Let's see how far away this thing is. It is taken 1 round, and... Oh, that's showing up faster than I thought. Alright,
oh, this will be fun!
top of the round. 2 more Gilded Goons appear at the entrance of the 8 that had arrived. And...
This is going better than I had planned.
And I'm going to roll a dice on just... There was a crash at the boulders.
If he had facial expressions, if my guy Zircon had facial expression, he'd be smiling.
Is
Just
he looking
bluff
over
it.
there to see exactly what showed up?
He's giving a glance.
You expect to see a beast, a monster that once held this place as its den. No. You see something strange, something different, something that doesn't look normal.
It sounds perfect for me.
I'm just gonna use a duck to
I
show.
love it!
Yeah, that is what has
love
up
it.
here at the back.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you to roll anything. You have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to ask, well, there was something here, apparently.
The Gilded Goons, seem a little bit disturbed by this. So much so that they actually are going further down the turn tracker. Sorting by top, And it is now the turn of the Gilded Goons, as well as what you will know is a Shadow Walker.
Yeah, but I love this thing already. I don't. Even if it tries to kill me, I don't care. I love it.
All right. First Gilded Goon. This one is the one that came in for melee. This is the one that I think came in for.
No,
this is the ranged one.
That's the ranged one.
All right. He's going to try to break from melee combat with you, so this is going to trigger an opportunity attack.
There's really only one thing I am going to hit him with, and that's going to be my Shocking Grasp. But since he's wearing metal.
Yep, that works. Yep, he is shocked and staggers back. As he's still going to be disadvantaged because of the range, but he is going to fire his crossbow. God, what the heck is this guy made of? Shut up, we're getting a cut of this. The boss said so. The one at front is going to come at him with the greatsword. That is 20. Damage 5.
Alright. Yep, that one does hit. But he also takes the, Ow!
He does strike you twice. However, the backlash from the armor of Agathis downs him.
Excuse me while I take some more damage, because my god, that crit. Ow.
Alright. This one is going to stay back here now that he sees something in the back, and he's going to simply fire the crossbow at disadvantage. That's an 11.
Really, the only guys who hurt me are the guys from the beginning, like the guys who were up top, and then this one guy with the greatsword who went down.
Yep.
Yeah, the reason I'm not looking towards the, this, thing I don't know is that, like, since I'm fighting these guys, have them be seen as a threat, not me.
I mean, you just took a crit. It kinda... Yeah.
So yeah, and it's next.
Yes, it is very much next. And I realized I forgot to put this thing's speed in when I actually did it, so, and I will say, this thing is fast. Alright. There we go. The Shadow Walker here, blitzes in. Oh, shit.
I'm just picturing, like, someone's like, what the fuck is that thing?
Alright, it is going to trigger its once per turn sneak attack, which it can just
do.
It needs advantage on this, so in that case, it lunges at him. However, then it suddenly vanishes. There is a growling as it reappears on the wall and strikes. It is going to trigger its sneak attack, which is going to go off as it proceeds to swipe down at the Gilded Goon once with its claws and once with its bite. The claws land, however, it did manage a hit, so it also takes this much slash damage. Fuck! I'll keep it busy. You grab the asset. Zircon, your turn.
First of all, the reason I got this.
Alright. That heals you. Is an action to do that, and you can still do small things from here.
Yep. I specifically stay quiet, not glowing, and go in the fucking dark.
All right.
Have fun hitting me in the dark.
Right away. He's going to run in this way and roll your stealth. It's going to be in with this one's perception.
I am not very stealthy. Yeah, I'm not stealthy, but I specifically I'm going for the not basically because of how dark it is, having a hard time hitting me. That's what my goal is.
He does have disadvantage on hitting you, so he lifts up the crossbow and fires.
Yes! Thank God I chose this path.
Yeah, this also gives you cover from this one, so he can't exactly hit you from where he's at with his crossbow. This one is locked in combat with the Shadow Walker, and he's going to try to greatsword it. And not disadvantage. He greatswords twice and lands one of the hits. The thing's eyes seem to scope in and out. As the next batch of Gilded Goons is going to arrive.
I'm gonna be honest, if I was able to use my Thunder Wave and hit only the goons and not the the Shadow Walker, I would.
I completely understand.
Because Zircon does not want to make him a threat to this thing. He basically just wanted the things to be a threat to them.
All right, they join the initiative tracker at 10, so then they appear to have appeared below you. So, top of the tracker, this one just did its thing, so we're moving on to the next.
Dude, that's the dead one.
That is the one that is down, so I'm just going to remove him from the tracker.
Just so you know, I am not shooting. My things are not set to stun.
Understood. It was just a backlash from the armor that got this guy, so he's not dead, he's just unconscious.
Yeah.
This one is going to run in this way.
I just wanted you to know that my things are not set to stun, so if they do get killed, it is more of I'm just trying to survive.
That's fair, and he's going to take a dash action to go up here. He's not going to be able to do anything else. It is the turn of the Shadow Walker as... It is going to disappear from sight into the dark.
I love that effect. Just the way you did that, it looks amazing.
Thank you. And it has 3 viable targets right now. Let's see who it's going to ambush. As it bounced from the dark.
I wish I knew how much health this thing had.
Az is going to go in and gnash its teeth down on this guy. That is another sneak attack blow. For a total of 34 damage.
Oh, I really do. I am glad I chose to wake this thing up.
You know what? I'm also going to have them contest strength to see whether or not it has managed to get a... Oh my word! It has the goon's arm in a grapple.
All right.
Zircon, there's this thing in front of you, and now that you have a closer look at it in not so deep darkness, it has a dark grayish sheen to it.
I like this.
Strange geometric lines that look like circuitry, and you would know what that is, going all over its body and glowing a faint purple. There is a gem embedded in its chest glowing the same color.
I love this thing.
But yes, what would you like to do? The way behind you is actually cleared out now.
Well, first of all, I nearly died with the first thing, so I had to. That's my last spell slot.
All right, you have healed yourself up.
And yes, I am running more into the dark
All right.
without glowing, because the further you go, the more pitch black it gets.
All right. This one is going to dash action and try to run past this thing. It is going to respond as its tail lashes out and tries to spear the Gilded Goon. It barely misses. The next one does the same. Seeing how his ally had success here, it tries to do the same, but will suffer a claw strike, which it also manages to evade. This guy is going to try to go up this way, and the Shadow Walker is going to swipe its claws at it. That hits, which will stop him in his tracks right about here. This one, and now we're at the top of the order. There are 6 of them in here, and 2 more to come. However, only one of them will arrive right now.
Yeah, easier to deal with. They have with them having over 30 health.
Yeah, I did intend this fight to not be one that you can win by just punching.
Wasn't planning on it.
Okay. Roll me perception while you're at this.
Sure.
You notice as you're running deeper in, the water is tinged with red. The line of blood was not leading out of the cave. It went further in.
All right. Well, I already know what Zircon's going to be doing now that I've healed myself up.
All right. This isn't going well. You, with me. We're reporting back to the boss. Wait, there's another guy out there, isn't he? The lazy one? Just take him. I'm gonna keep going in and trying to catch this guy. Fine, just do your damnedest not to die to that thing. Heck. He is going to... This one is going to leave combat, and the other one is not going to join. I'm going to need you to... you know what? You're too busy running. You wouldn't actually notice this. This guy is going to dart on in and try to dash action his way past as well. The Shadow Walker is going to improvise and turn its head and swing the other Gilded Goon into him. Let's see if he can dodge this through Dex. He does duck it.
I feel like that other Gilded Goon, though, is like...
Oh, come on! I am going to have him take a little bit of slashing damage because he is currently stuck on its jaws. As now he's going to try to free himself from it and pry its jaws open with his greatsword. It does not work.
No, it just bites harder.
You know what? Yes, it will suffer a bite. As he snaps the guy's arm off and he falls down, he is effectively out of combat. All right, it turns around and is going to scan for threat assessment. There are...
Yeah, no. With me healing, I am not bringing up any weapons. So
unfortunately, that's not
ever.
what it's scanning for. This thing does
I understand.
This thing does have dark vision.
Oh yeah, no, I understand.
Let's see who he's going for. 5. He goes for this. He's going to actually instead disappear into the dark. As it is going to hold its action and assault anyone who runs by. The first one to arrive at its location is taking the full brunt of its assault. Everyone else is just going to be taking an opportunity attack. Zircon,
All right.
your turn.
Without causing this thing any harm, since I don't plan on doing anything against this, I'm just going to follow the water.
All right, you're following the water deeper in.
Yep. Like, basically to Zircon's like, yeah, no, this thing has a purple gem glowing for that. It's like, I like this thing already, and might as well just get out of here. Like, don't bother. I'm just gonna bolt. So yeah, I am just yes, I will be using even my dash.
Makes complete sense for that. You proceed to dash your way into the dark deep of these caverns. I'll check. How big did I make this map? Okay. All right.
So yeah, this would have been wait. So yeah, I would have gone to here, then another dash would have got me to here. Because I have no idea what I'm seeing.
Don't worry. I had a plan in case you did decide to go this way.
Yep, it was either this way or the whatever path this into this temple-looking thing was.
All right. Zircon, you arrive in here. The turn counter is now no longer a factor. You arrive at the watery segment.
Okay, where do you want me to put my token?
Right up at the top.
Alright, understood.
Okay, we are going to treat this as soft combat, so you'll have the same lineup that you usually do. However, you are still being tailed.
Okay, what was my health at with the on the other screen really quick?
I think it was like 29.
Thank you. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just keeping a constant pace while moving.
All right. You may have your pseudo turn.
Yeah, I'm not priming any weapons for any of this.
All right.
Basically, the further I get it, the better.
Okay. Would you like to do anything with your action or bonus action?
Well, I moved here, using my action to dash would get me a bit further down to here.
All right. From here, you can see that you are at the bottom of a small hole. But the upper area appears to have been dug out in several directions. You have 3 ways you can go.
All right.
This will be noted for your next pseudo turn, as 2 of the Gilded Goons arrive in here.
It's super dark, and with me not talking, I'm specifically choosing not to glow.
Alright, I'm also going to be rolling for claws on both of them just to see if they took damage. One of them is wounded pretty badly.
Okay, is the water flowing down towards them?
It is actually flowing down deeper in, but the gap where the water's going is too small for you. You'd have to open it wider.
No, that's not why I was asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the water's going towards you.
If it was flowing towards them, I would have actually used Shocking Grasp and send the lightning surge straight to them.
That does make sense. But yes, they are currently on the hunt for you. If you are trying to keep yourself hidden, you may roll yourself stealth. This guy will roll perception at disadvantage because he's the only one in angle to see you. And you are under some cover.
Right. Another 2!
He spots you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah.
I do know I am going to be climbing up.
All right. He is going to try to shoot you with his crossbow. At this range, it is disadvantage, though.
Yep.
If you are climbing up, please give me it is your pseudo turn, so give me an athletics check for climbing.
Okay. Damn.
The wall here has apparently been so heavily eroded by the river river running through, that it is very crumbly and hard to get a grip.
Understood.
Anything you'd like to do with any of your other actions?
You know, realizing I'm glad to be a rock on many different things. So, basically, my other goal is I'm going to go over here to, or on this side, hiding on the wall. And since it is a pseudo turn, I'm just gonna, for this turn, I am gonna hold off. And if they do come to me, I do have a shocking grasp ready.
All right. Okay. Next pseudo turn round. Let's see how badly these next two guys have been. Well, I'm going to see how badly these two guys have been gored. They're going to have taken bites. One of them managed to get away. The other one is
Mechanical food?
Even worse off. He is bloodied and in bad condition.
Alright.
I'm just going to dip myself over here.
Actually,
Also, I will say that the guy in front also may or may not have taken 2 bites from this thing, because it had held off its own action. So the guy at the front is particularly badly off. He is probably going to go down the second that he's hurt again. However, something is following them. Alright, this guy does not have a bead on you, so he's not going to do anything. It's going to start with this guy running forward. I swear I saw him. Ah.
Yep, and, hello, man in metal.
Yeah, you grab him nice and solidly.
The reason I did it here is I'm a rock, so it doesn't really affect me with water. But he's in water and metal.
Yeah, the shock emanates through his body, causing a burst off his front armor as he bashes off the wall and into the water. Downed.
It goes to you know, I'm gonna be honest, this is actually the first time I've thought outside the box in combat like this.
And it's the kind of stuff I encourage. This guy's going to move up. This one is going to try to move and get ambushed by the Shadow Walker. He barely gets out of the way, though he doesn't know it yet. He accompanies his buddies up here. This one is going to take 10, then 10, and attempt to beat you down with the greatsword. That's a 14.
Nope. Even though I don't have the 10th HP, I still have Armor of Agathis.
Alright, and he tries
yeah,
one
just
more
how long
time
does that
with a
hit?
downward swing.
Yes, that one does hit.
Come on. You gotta know the thing that in here is worse than us. Just come with us.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually like that thing.
Speaking of that thing, it is going to reposition into a dark corner. Second go around. Your turn.
Yep. I let you hear for more than one reason. Instant hand on him as well.
Come on!
Yep. And question: is my ability to? I know I did not. I lost my train of thought. Dang it.
Are you talking about the Mosnian ability to expel light?
Yeah. Like, is that an action?
Brilliant Radiance. That is...
Yeah,
Let's see. Your case, it does help allies, but it also hits pretty hard. You know what? I'll open the book to the page and let you know. Here you are. Yeah, it is an action. That's why I put it in the attacks and spellcasting.
Yep, I was just making sure.
So yes, you've used your action, you have a bonus action and movement. What'd you like to do?
I go back to not glowing, so it goes back to extremely dark.
Uh-huh.
So, and I try getting up the cliff.
All right.
The side, using the broken bridge, hopefully, and the wall and the stone to hopefully get up.
All right. You have handholds here, so that will be an advantaged roll.
All right.
Athletics, please. Oh yeah, you're up there, and you said. Honestly,
I feel like I just threw myself up.
Actually, considering you crit, I'm going to say that you do not provoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah, he just sees me do something that that I should not do.
Come on, guys, he went up. You still have your the rest of your movement, which I will say, with the height of that little cliff area, is going to be another 20 feet.
Yep. Which means that the last set of feet would be over here.
Correct. Also, give me a. I'm going to just roll a die really quick myself. Give me a perception check.
Yes, sir. That was not supposed to be advantage, but it's a crit.
Yeah. As you are running down, starting to run down this corridor, you also notice the blood's down this way too.
Oh, that's fine with me. Talk about lucky. It was what I was following from the get-go, so talk about lucky.
Indeed. All right. It is the pseudo turn of the Gilded Goons. This one will also have the same handholds. Unless, did you break them?
With that nat 20,
I'll say that you did break them, so
yeah,
you'll have a.
I literally, because technically it would be me throwing myself up with my weight, and I'm a 8 foot. You said I was 8 foot.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely broke it down, and he's not able to get a hold. This guy's going to run over and try to also get up here. He does not. This one is going to attempt to move and is going to get ambushed by the Shadow Walker, which cuts him. And he is going
Wasn't that the one? Hang on, wasn't that also the one that was near dead already?
You know what? Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he is slashed and dropped. The Shadow Walker is going to let me see if it's still interested in this quarry. It is smart. It scouts in on both sides. It has dropped 4 of them by now. And since it now knows there is a way out, it proceeds to prowl upriver and disappears.
I'll meet it again someday.
All right, your pseudo turn.
Actually, with how dark it is and they can't see. If they do get up, I just go over here. And I turn myself into I basically just lean to the wall.
Okay, so you are banking heavily on them not seeing you.
I am becoming a stone on the wall.
All right, give me a stealth check. I will contest it with their perception whenever.
Let's see. Do I roll another 2? Let's find out. Got a 17.
That is a good roll, all right. Alright, I'm just setting this up just in case.
Yep.
Alright, they are going to attempt to clamber up. The first one, roll strength check. He manages, but it does not have any more movement. He is going to but he's not going to be able to move any further. He is going to roll perception, see if he spots you. He does not spot you, he thinks you in deeper.
Yeah. Thank God not only am I a rock, but we're in a dark area, and I don't believe Dragonborns have dark vision, so...
Yeah, these guys don't. They don't have the all-seeing eyes of the Shadow Walker. This guy is going to fail to clamber up. Just keep going, I'll catch up. Alright, it is your pseudo turn. Are you going to be doing anything here?
I am not moving a single step.
Alright, no movement from you.
Because the moment I move or do anything, my stealth check is null and void.
Alright, so then it is now their turn. This one is going to move further in and dash his way out of the area. Now let's see if this guy can, Yep, he bounds his way up, and perception check. He does not spot you. He also darts his way out. However, before we continue on, I have a scene I would like to do.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, I knew I was going to do something with the amethyst I got, but at some point, but
Oh?
you know, like his idea was originally to work on himself, but he's trying to see if there would be anything the amethyst would be good for in situations in the future. I do actually have a specific reason why he's chose amethyst instead of trying to put himself together with other stuff as well.
Alright.
Specifically, he prefers to keep his amethyst look and doesn't want to be a blend of other materials.
I take it that's why he never does the gold regeneration thing that his kind's known for.
Yes.
Alright. As, for a temporary moment, we'll shift the camera to this cave. As the two Gilded Goons are running their way through the caves on a desperate search for their quarry. Come on, I'm sure he went this way. Hey, seriously, what's his endurance? I get he's made of stone, but really?
I just imagine this, like, not only is he made of stone, but he's 8 foot. No Mosian is that tall.
No, actually, a lot of them are.
I just figured someone's an idiot enough to think that.
Yeah, you know, I understand. I understand the point. Alright, something's not agreeing with me on this side. Give me 1 sec.
Understood. This is probably the most fun I've had playing a non-fighter character ever.
Nice.
Because normally I play characters that just bash things in. This game, not so much.
Alright.
Go ahead.
But yes, I will be continuing on. Look. Come on, you know what come on. You know what will happen if we come back empty-handed. The other guy's already risking it as is. And I just know that if half the group comes back with nothing, McSass is gonna have our hides. Look, I did Gresh have to make her her greatest tax collector. Look, I get it. It's horrible. I do not like it either. But we gotta answer to her until we can and figure out something else that we can do. Come on, where'd he go? A cracking noise echoes through the cavern. Did you kick a rock? No. Pretty sure I didn't. Look, yeah, I get that you like to mess with me, but this is not the right time for that. I'm gonna have them roll perception.
And they're in a very dark area. They can't really see that well.
They can't. However, apparently they saved their good perception for this moment, as they both look down. Blood. More of it. What the heck? Nothing bleeds this much.
Another thing I love about being a Mosian. Blood doesn't bother me.
I don't get it. Why would he have gone this way? Did he go this way? If he had just been the one closer to the entrance, its eyes widen as he sees something in the dark. We need to move. Now. The other one turns around and takes notice as well. How did we miss that?
I wish I took the haunted one in the background.
A deep rumbling growl echoes through the cave. And Zircon feels it. And it is followed by the dying screams of the goons that followed him.
Good thing I didn't run back there.
And then it's just silence. No more sounds of the Gilded Goons. Whatever the creature was that broke its way into the earlier cavern is gone. But it is unlikely to be a good idea to keep proceeding in the direction that the screams came from.
Yep, not while being under-equipped and not knowing anything. I make my way down. Now that I'm no longer in danger, I can take my time to do things. And I slightly glow. I'm taking the crossbows for later.
Alright, you can add 2 heavy crossbows. And you will bring yourself back to here.
Okay.
Oh, it did that thing, okay. Oh, there's Zircon.
Huh? There we go. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not walking out quickly. I am just walking.
Mm-hmm. There are scrape marks in the ground. probably from the thing from earlier, but wherever it's gone, it must have left into the jungle.
Which is fine with me. I'll see it again someday.
Yep. Are you taking the rest of their, Are you taking the rest of their crossbows?
No, but I will take their... You know what? The first... I forgot to mention I am taking their bolts.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
Yep, so... Yeah,
Okay.
just, what do you want me to roll for their bolts?
Give me a D8 for each, and the total will be how many bolts you
There was
find.
4. There was 4 bodies in total here.
Yeah, so 4d8. You have 22
Damn.
bolts.
They were loaded. And the last thing I'm doing, I'm picking up this guy's greatsword.
Alright, you can also add a greatsword to your inventory.
Yep, I'm not leaving empty-handed is the big thing.
Okay. You know what, while you're at it, you can roll me an investigation just to see if you find anything else on any of them.
Yep. And then... Alright, I got 16.
Okay. Roll me... Actually, I need to check something on your sheet while we're doing this bit.
Alright. I'm gonna turn off the check mark because they're not equipped.
Alright. Okay. Roll me... roll me, 4 d4s.
4 d4s.
Yes.
11.
Okay. You also came across a substantial amount of gold all on each of them. Unsurprisingly, you now have a
11
total
gold?
of 235 of it.
Alright.
In addition, you realize that apparently this guy was who he...
35? I think it's... Oh yeah, you changed it, alright.
Yeah. Actually, you had 125. I won't overdo it. The party's going to be the party's going to be loaded enough as it is, so you'll just get this straight up 11 total. And also recover a bunch of gold that apparently this guy had swiped from you when he was striking you.
Oh, he took my gold?
Yeah, he was swiping your gold as he was doing that, but you just hadn't noticed.
So he was a thief, understood. And
Yes.
I don't... Yep, I take... basically, I get the stuff. I just... Actually, no, this guy's still... unless the Shadow Stalker decided to kill this guy, he's still alive.
Yes, he's actually the only one who's still alive.
Do they have clamps? Because they were trying to take me in.
Yes, they do have arm restraints.
All right. Well, I'm locking his arms into place. I'm taking him back to town with me.
Okay.
I basically restrain him fully. I take the other guy's his arm restraints and lock against his ankles, basically.
Yep.
So that way he can't even use his legs. So, and I have him literally over my shoulder.
All right. I'm gonna move the ribbon over to Fool's Crossing, and the second you get back, don't mind the drawing up in the top. Slow is having some fun.
That's fine. I immediately bring him to whatever place would be. Bring him for guards and whatnot.
For guards, honestly, you probably want to bring him to whoever runs this place. I don't have a face claim for him, but if you ask around, you know to look for a man by the name of Vern. As soon as you find him and present him your captive.
Yep. I explain exactly. Well, mostly that the main thing I explained to him is like they were after me, so I dealt with it, but I also managed to get this one alive and figured I'd better bring him in instead.
He's visibly nervous. Ooh. Oh, man. Man, okay, that's not, okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave then. Did any of them get away?
From what I saw, from the ones that pursued me, not the ones that were pursuing me at the time. There was another creature that dealt with them.
Okay, so every one of these guys that you ran into are dead, yeah?
If they came into the cave, fully into the cave, then yes.
As a note, there was one that left.
Yeah, literally only. Yeah, and actually, I wasn't at the entrance to see that guy leave.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, that's good. Look, whatever you do with this guy, can you please take him out of our town? We don't want to break the party atmosphere, and honestly...
Oh, no, I just need to know what to do with him.
I'll be honest, probably, stow him away somewhere and just hope he doesn't find you again. Because, like, if any of these...
Good enough friends
like,
for me?
no guardhouse is gonna hold these guys. Like, they're under Gresh. We don't want to get the town burned.
Yep, no, that's understandable. Thanks about it. Don't ask. I think I know where to put them.
All right. Anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Oh, just to make sure, which way did the others go? Or that I was with before.
Yeah, there was word about a strange group of individuals who recently left town. They headed out north, said they were going to Bundarico.
Alright. Thank you.
No problem.
So here's what I'm gonna do, Neo.
Yeah?
There's a specific forest that my group came from. I'm gonna leave him in there.
Are you leaving him for the Crystal Sires?
I mean... Yeah.
I almost feel bad for the guy, but okay,
Hey, like I said, don't ask, but I think I know where to put him. I said that for a reason.
It's okay. I knew exactly where you were going with that.
So yeah, no, I specifically, once I get him in there, I don't stay long to see anything. I just leave him there and leave. And just go towards Bundarico.
Alright, you exit. It's the town of Fool's Crossing. You are a ways behind.
Luckily...
You are yeah.
You know, I basically do a quick stretch, even though I don't really need it. But, I'm not going my normal yonder speed. Once I get to a point where there's literally no one in front of me, thanks to being a Mosian and being able to do things in the day, I just start running.
Alright, yeah, and with that, we will conclude our little mini encounter. The Gilded Goons have been dealt with. You encountered several oddities, and now Zircon is on his way to catch up with the rest of the group, represented by this pig.
Yep. And this is once again not going to be my leisure pace that I normally do. This is me not having to worry about most human biology of being tired from running.
Yes, which is totally understandable. So, starting at the next session, you will catch up to the rest of the party. And then Chapter 2 of Into the Bellowing Wilds can begin.
If we ever come back down this way, I'll bring them to check out the cave when we're fully geared out, but yeah, that works.
Alright. In the meantime, bye-bye, people. Thank you for watching this little mini session.
Alright.